Boy, am I tired. But whoa, this episode, I need to talk about it. Greetings, geeks and geek girls. It is me. I'm back for Swamp Thing. Yes, that's right. Saw that title right. Swamp Thing. I haven't done this in like 2 weeks. Sorry, things kept getting out of the way. But I just had to cover this episode because holy crap. So, spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen the episode, then go watch it. Then come back and know it, then comment down below. So, 2 more characters, it seems like, fully embrace their comic book counterparts. Maybe 3 if you include Swamp Thing. Which, yes, this is jumping the gun, but we can now call him Swamp Thing. No longer Alec. Because, well, main plot of our episode is Abby and Liz trying to find Alec and save Alec. And reason why I put it in quotations is because when the doctor is dissecting him, he figures out the truth, which is the fact that Swamp Thing isn't Alec Holland. The plants didn't become Alec's body. Well, they became his body, but it's not like literally Alec. Like, Alec is dead. Which, if you know Swamp Thing from the comics, you know. In order for Swamp Thing to live, Alec must die. So, wasn't a surprise to us fans who know the source material, but still a shock for everyone involved. I would say it will be interesting to see how this develops, but we've only got 1 more episode because it's canceled. That'll be a theme of this episode review, but still. Now, you see, Abby and Liz free Alec, but they don't do it alone because they've got gunmen hunting them now. Instead, they are saved by a mysterious blue figure. After getting a visit from the Phantom Stranger 1 more time, which, yes, he is the Phantom Stranger, Danny becomes Blue Devil, like, full on. And he starts wrecking shit and killing people. And Liz is one of my favorite characters on this show. And I just love her response to stuff. Like, Blue Devil finally shows his face, which he looks kind of like if you took Ron Perlman's Hellboy from that dystopian future thing, The Visions, that were hinting at the 3rd movie that was never made. If you mix that version of Hellboy with the devil from the Tenacious D Pick of Destiny and made him blue. He looks really awesome. I can't believe they went ahead and did this. Which I am glad that they went ahead and did this because so we can get to see it. Hopefully we'll see him 1 more time. At least before the show's over. Which I gotta give the actor real credit because I really didn't think too much about him. I liked him in 90210, but That's still 9-2-0. And then Sharknado, but that's Sharknado. I really hope that he gets something else outside of that 90210 spinoff, which looks like it's DOA. With all the behind the scenes drama. But anywho, not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Blue Devil wrecking shit. And Liz, I love her. Her first response to saying is, "The fuck?" Like, that's actually like her saying. She's like, "The fuck?" Which, yeah. And also, I might be reading too much into this, but it seems kind of like Blue Devil and Swamp Thing are like allegory type things for vampires and werewolves. Because, see, vampires become a creature, and they know they are a creature, and they're fighting with the whole evilness. Well, no. They're fighting with the whole urges and non-human nature with their normal human past life. And it's a fight between the two, but they are self-aware that they are a monster. But then you've got werewolves where they're like two separate beings. And they can't control the change. And it is actually a change between two different forms. And the other form is very more bestial. But anywho, I could go more on this. But I'm clearly tired and flubbing up my words. This was the penultimate episode, which is why everything's going down. Matt. He's become like his comic book counterpart. He's arguing. He's still, like, not feeling great about what his mom did and what he did with his mom. So he's drinking his woes away. And oh yeah, and also he's drinking around the woes of Avery being his father. And he decides to do the worst thing that you can do, which is drink and drive. And after giving us a little bit of a red herring close call, they then, boom, hits a beam, most likely dies, which, jump a few seconds ahead if you don't want to know what happens in the comics. Matt, in the comics, is an ally to Swamp Thing. But if I remember correctly, he is the soul of a dead person inside the body of a raven, which kind of mimics what's happening with Swamp Thing. So if that happens next week, that'll be interesting. I mean, it's the finale, so why not go all out? I mean, I didn't expect them to actually show Blue Devil this season, so why the hell not? But anyway, I really, really enjoyed this episode. That's why I'm pushing through the tires. I still really enjoyed it, even though the back of my head is like, I've only got one more episode, and this is the finale, cause cancelled. And I'm just like, shut up, let me enjoy this. Now I'm talking to myself. Yes, I really need to end this. Again, thank you guys for watching. Next time you see me, will hopefully be for Euphoria. Thank you. next time and beyond. Yeah. What?